neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Texas Longhorns against the LSU Tigers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoffs next year. And that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And the Tigers will kick it away to start us off. That one goes out of bounds. A less than ideal beginning to this game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To throw, it's Manning. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hall. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Back to pass. It's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
Chris, this defensive coordinator is really dialing it up. I love this play call. It's 3rd and short, and yet he's aggressive. He rolls the dice, and he blitzes this quarterback, and they get home.
Great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Open field ahead. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. And the Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week this defense talked about rush lanes, keeping this elusive quarterback in the pocket, not allowing him.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Trapped again in the pocket.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he seeks.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Can they catch him? Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. But the game moves the ball to the 6. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Trying to find some room. It's Smothers. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Manning. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, LSU. Pick six could be a game changer.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Grant behind the line. It's Brown. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Crucial third down play right here. To throw, it's Manning. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
He's going to take off. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Now they call a run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
The pressure's on, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
He's throwing for it on fourth down. Coming after him. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
What a tremendous stop by this defense, and that's the type of play that can be really demoralizing as an offense, because remember, you're going to head into the locker room and you're going to think about what you left on the field. That's clearly a possession they feel like they can cut into the lead.
Back to pass. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. He's in the clear. Ah, here he goes. Now the 40. The 30. Inside the 10. Ball carrier tackle at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. First and goal, handoff. And he's in! Touchdown, LSU!
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's another deep shot. And the ball is picked off. Tackled after the interception. That'll be the final play of this first half. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The game makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, this is the advantage of a good...
With pressure and sack, and will be tackled inside the 10. Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something.
Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's able to get the boot away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. 6 points for the special teams.
What a weapon it is to have a guy that can go back, catch a punt, and take it the distance for a touchdown. Great job by his teammates. You see a couple of those blocks bringing him free, and then once he's in the clear, that is just great athleticism and speed all the way to the end zone. What an incredible return.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. It's a run to the left. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Makes the catch and has space. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done, but that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Catch made on the out route. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. They'll try to run for the first down. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Leading here late in the game. They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Completion to the left on 4th down. He didn't make it. Stop short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game.
That is an aggressive decision by this head coach. He's got the lead, and he goes for it on 4th down, but they come up short, and now the defense has got to react. They've got to go out there and get a stop.
Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Caught behind the line. It's Smothers. He's got, look at that, another great move. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Play action here on 1st down. Buying time. Moving to his left. Going to try to use his legs here.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Scanning the field. It's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
You've got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you've got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker or even with touch down the field. Here, it's zone coverage. It's a curl route. He's got to throw a
touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Clock stops officially. 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Pass tipped in the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front 7 is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Sees an opening. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time. And he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Durham. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Looking to throw here. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Final drive coming up. Let's see what the quarterback can do. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle. And the sideline celebrates. They've taken the lead here in the final minute. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back in motion now. To throw. It's Manning. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now.
Well, that's a nice pickup, and I love stopping the clock. Now a couple more of those get you into field goal range.
The pass rush closing in. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joel, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game. Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Great defense here and really good timing because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He could go. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. Welcome to Darrell K. Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers against the Texas Longhorns. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Appear to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Dropping back. It's Colandrea. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough. It's caught. He's breaking free. Ball carrier wrapped up. Brought down. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it, making the tackle.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. Defense gets the stop on 4th down.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game. clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Longhorns come to the line with first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. And he's forced out of bounds at the 3.
I love that the quarterback is being so decisive. There's nowhere to throw the football, and so he takes off right away, and he's able to get a nice little gain here and get it pretty close to the goal line. You've got to take care of the football, make great decisions down here, but you've got to do it quickly, and that's exactly what the quarterback is doing.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Huskers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day. We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he goes out of bounds, short of the mark. He didn't get there. They did not make it short on fourth down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Oh, the pass rush gets home. After the sack on first down, it's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing lane. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
You know, Chris, on the stat sheet that shows up as an incompletion, but I think it's a really solid play and read from that quarterback. There's nothing there, and there's no reason to force the ball. You're down inside of the red zone. You might as well live to snap it another down, and here you just create second down. That's a good decision to throw the ball away.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense, and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Colandrea. Tries to get it to the running back. The pass is intercepted. Not much room in that return. We are between the hedges, Dooley Field in Sanford Stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them in the first half. And the Bulldogs will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Back to throw. It's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Bringing pressure. Quarterback breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Smothers. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook.
He's got space. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Ball handed off. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. It's tough against a defense like this. Dropping back, it's Manning. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense, is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Ball handed off. Got an opening here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's the end of one. Still looking for our first points in the ball game. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the... Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's got some space. Look out. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Kane moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football, just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time...
It's caught. He's got room. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Looking to throw it again. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their 2nd score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Throw to the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush, and here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
He's got a crease. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out here, and this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see a quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Tailback takes the handoff again.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but the running back runs hard and gets that carry across the line to gain and moves the chains. That is tough sledding for 1 yard.
Looking to throw it deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Try to take a shot, and the coverage is there.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He's got space. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Georgia. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's Manning. They'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So they accept the penalty and wipe away the loss on that play. A little unusual. That holding penalty makes it 1st and 20 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here comes the rush. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. A deep shot right down the middle. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles and
breaks into the clear. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown. Explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy that was meant to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
This is a squib kick picked up by one of the outmen. Tackle is made at the 43, but that's a good return and good starting field position. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on first down. Escapes the pocket to the 45. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And the coverage guys make the tackle. After all that effort, you've been better off just taking a knee there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third. Oh, he's got open space. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. And the home crowd here is unhinged.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Chris, this feels like a Steph Curry heat check from the logo. You're up in this game. Everything's working. Why not try an onside kick? And bang.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. A handoff to the back. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. To the air. It's Stockton. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The sack sets up second down. Looking for a receiver. Here comes the pressure. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double coverage.
Defense is coming after him. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Oh, he's bringing it back. All the way for a pick